Welcome to Talking Balls, the show that comes at you each week and we talk about football. Paul Pogba has been at it again, hasn't he? And I get social media, I understand the power of it, and I know Paul Pogba, the brand, is bigger than Paul Pogba, the player. I even applaud the fact that he's got an understanding of the game outside football. But for me, it's time to take the mobile from him. Pog Bunny, Pog back, Pog boom, he must think he's the Pog's bollocks. I wish he'd just Pog off. Now, if you're close to Pogba and you're somehow watching this video and he comes up to you and he says, mate, check out this new Instagram post I've done, what do you think? Take the phone from him, watch the video and nod. Nod so that he doesn't suspect a thing. Then throw his phone out the fucking window. Throw it so hard it smashes to bits, and if he goes out and buys a new phone, it's fine. You've done your bit to help him and, God willing, help us. We spoke to a few of the world's top managers to see how they would react to Paul Pogba's social media antics.
We've seen this before from him, haven't we?
Yeah, far too many times. I think the guy's a disgrace.
I have nothing to say.
I think it has gone too far, I really do.
Look at that. Absolute disgrace.
Nothing about the way we could fix it.
I cannot say.
That shouldn't be accepted at Man United. That's absolutely disgraceful.
He thinks he's Pog's piff to man. Some of the more discerning members of the Talking Ball audience might remember Phil Mulryne. He played about 121 or so games for Norwich. He also played one game for Man United, and that's important because we're able to include Man United in the search terms for this video. The ex-Man United player has decided to turn his back on the high life to become ordained as a deacon in the Catholic Church. Mulryne still follows the Red Devils apparently. Here's a picture of him reacting to Jose Mourinho winning the game for Man United. You know what? Fair play. In a world where we expect players to live a life of luxury, it's refreshing that Phil has chosen to turn his life to something he considers to be more meaningful. Godspeed, Phil Mulryne. You got to respect that, you know. You got to respect someone who walks away from a lifestyle like that. Although he did walk away once his football career was over, and he's been declared bankrupt. But there's a lot of sacrifices he's got to make, Craig. Although he does still wear that really expensive watch. Oh, I don't know. Coming in.
All right.
Yep, how are you?
I'm good, mate.
Got that wallpaper.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm thinking about putting soft porn on there.
With wallpaper?
Yep.
Straight or a mix?
If you think I should put soft porn on the wallpaper, next episode, let us know in the comments below. And what kind of brand of soft porn? I'd like...
Brand?
I like interracial.
Which way? Right, Psycho Flav really is picking up some speed now.
Yeah, weird.
Hashtag psychologist Flav was too long, so hashtag Psycho Flav.
It's also amazing the amount of people that can't spell it.
Yeah, there was a psycho with a K.
Yeah.
Psycho Flav. I'm scared that we will actually win the league. Could Liverpool win the league? On fire, aren't they?
So that's a weird way to phrase it. I'm scared that we could win the league. It's the processes that you have to go through in order to win the league, which is scary, and I understand it completely because I've lived through it.
Yeah,
last
so that
year.
does make sense.
The most stressful, yeah, it does. The most stressful season I've ever had was last season, and it was the best we've ever performed in since I started watching football.
Yeah.
And it is horrible to go through because you can think at any moment you can fuck it up. And that's exactly what happened.
That's it. You're not actually scared that you're going to win the league. What you're actually scared of is nearly winning the league.
And it's horrendous.
And not winning it. And that's difficult, but that's something that all football fans have to get through. And you can come through. Well, yeah, because we won the title. Went through this last week.
The championship doesn't count as a title. That's promotion. You won promotion.
Craig, tell him.
Nah, he's all right.
Right, next comment. Love is in the air for Ryan McKenna.
Is it now?
Hashtag Psycho Flav. I can't ask out this girl who's fucking smart. I get pumped up but deflate last minute. Help me please, urgently. Well, Ryan, I'll take this one. I don't know who this smart bloke is, but if he's, and you don't need to put the F word in there really, but if he is, or she, is having sex with this person that you like, then maybe you should just respect what they're doing and go find someone else. There's loads of fish in the sea.
What are you talking about? She's not fucking a bloke called smart. She is intelligent. In my experience, going out with girls that are smarter than you is a bad idea. Women are typically quite difficult anyway.
So do you prefer a woman who's at the same intelligence or slightly less?
Below.
Below.
Yeah, below. Because then,
Oh, don't worry. Do a shout out to the missus. Do you remember she wanted you to do that?
What shout out? What missus?
She watches every week.
She doesn't have to use a computer. Good thing about going out with a girl who isn't intelligent is that you can go out and watch football whenever you want. You just pretend to play a game of hide and seek. You go and hide, you leave the front door, and by and large, she's still looking for you when you get back from the pub. The advice is go and ask her, go and speak to her. If she likes you, then it will happen. It doesn't matter how smart she is or how stupid you are. There may be elements to your character that are endearing to her. But if you are a gooner, I hope you ask her and she says no in your face. And I hope it damages you a little bit emotionally.
Hope that helps. Do you think Man U should buy Nathan Redmond?
I don't know who Nathan Redmond is.
Don't worry, mate. On it. We weren't sure who Nathan Redmond was either. Man United got loads of scouts, 50 new scouts, haven't they, worldwide? They don't seem to have spotted him yet, but we've traced him down. He's on LinkedIn. He's Vice President of Sales and Marketing. He seems like a nice bloke. I think his CV is good, it's strong.
Sign him up.
A lot of people endorsing a lot of his skills. Manufacturing. Maybe you can manufacture a team spirit at United with some chemistry.
Hey.
Seek style. 3 years of engineering done, 1 more year to go. Considering the fact I'm a passionate footballer and I believe I could land a professional contract, should I drop out of college and work my ass off to be pro?
Yes.
If so, which country league should I be hunting for?
I think
Just turned 20.
Definitely, great idea. All out to study and bin that doesn't matter. You've you've gone 4 years. You've wasted 4 years. You could have had 4 years as a pro. Forget everything you studied and everything you've learned, right? And then go and pursue a career as a professional footballer. Do that and let us know how you get on. In fact, video every aspect of that journey, please, and send it to me personally, gary.flavel@ballstreet.co.uk. I'd love to see it. That's obvious that I'm calling him an idiot, right? Look, ignore that blinking. Ignore that. I'm being deadly serious. Give it all up. Become a professional footballer. Do it now. And the league, I think you should go for the Danish league.
And finally, we've got to talk about North London Derby.
Yeah. I hate this week. I hate everything about it. It's horrible.
I know you do. On Social Club on Monday, the guys were talking about Arsenal. They were talking about their credentials in terms of possibly winning the league. Joel Mateus said, the Borough game, the Swansea game, the Southampton game, Arsenal are getting away with results. Then Thierry Henry, probably not the real one, said, that's a sign of league winners. Teams that win even when they aren't playing well. Are they strong contenders for the league?
They're definitely strong contenders. I think they always are. They were strong contenders last year and they kind of fell away. And out of the two teams who choked it, Tottenham probably choked less than Arsenal did. We overachieved and Arsenal underachieved, as always. But I think this season might be difficult and I generally have concerns about them winning the league.
Let us know, are Arsenal going to choke this season? And is it going to start in November in those difficult games against Spurs and they've got Man United as well? Let us know.
So as James said, it's North London Derby this week and the last person I want to go and speak to is Robbie from Arsenal Fan TV. So I did exactly that and I wanted to know exactly where his hatred of Tottenham Hotspur comes from. So Rob, I've come down to this shithole to talk to you.
Behave yourself, yeah?
It's talking balls, it's my show, I'll do what I want.
No, behave yourself, friend. I'm serious now.
I'm
get
going to
hurt.
get beat up by your... Where are they?
No, you get beat up by me.
Oh, right, okay.
I'll do the job.
All right, fair enough. All right, I apologise. Yeah, so what I wanted to talk to you about, Rob, is about why you hate Tottenham. Like, I know why I hate Arsenal, right? But how long have you been going and watch Arsenal?
So I've been going Arsenal over 30 years, mate. And, you know, Tottenham, you just...
Or is it just part of being an Arsenal fan?
Part of being an Arsenal fan is you hate Tottenham. And you hate Tottenham because you lot always carry on like you own North London. Like we're visiting or something like that when we took it over ages ago. And you're like, you know, get a life, you lot. And I know that you're from an Arsenal area, and that's what I can understand.
This is my manor.
This is your hood.
This is my manor.
Was.
Look, imagine it for me, right? I grew up maybe a minute from here.
Yeah.
And this fucking thing just appears out of nowhere.
What was your dad thinking? What was your dad thinking of, man? How did he?
We're trying to get out, but the fucking prices of the properties far down, so we can't do
I'll
much
tell you what,
about
now
it.
they're bloody expensive now, though.
I know. All right, mate, Robbie, thank you so much for taking the time to speak to us, and I hope we stuff you on Sunday.
No way.
Oh, no, probably not.
No way.
Probably not. Cheers, Rob. Football fans wind me up. They especially wind me up when talking about corners. That their corner taker is unable to beat the first man, is unable to lift it above and beyond the first post, that he somehow doesn't have the skill or intelligence to try something else. And the fans scream with frustration and they emit a pious laugh, accompanied with, "I told you so" type comments. I'm going to prove to you that this isn't an issue with your footballer, your corner taker, or your club. What player doesn't beat the first man at QPR?
Tion Cherry.
Craig, you're not on camera. You're not on camera, look. What player at your football club can't beat the first man in the corner?
William. Lewis McLeod.
That's Phil Jones.
Ben Coker.
Stated that Flav.
Walcott. Fucking useless every time.
About 4% of corners are scored. A direct corner is more likely to be scored by whipping the ball into the near post for your centre-back or some other player to header a ball at pace past the goalkeeper. It's no mistake that your player can't beat the first man. He's actually aiming for a zone in the box that's pretty small and the margin for error is tiny. It's actually pretty impressive if you think about it that your player is able to force a defender to have to header the ball away. Whatever you think, this is not an issue with your club or your players, it's an issue with how difficult corners are to score. Mourinho is right when he once famously said, "Why do fans get so excited about corners?" Let us know in the comments below what infuriates you about us, football fans, and we'll discuss it on Talking Balls next week. We're in this together, so subscribe to Ball Street.